Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3. When we last left off we were doing many things and stuff. Most importantly, Oren's going to go and upgrade these fire elementals using a boat. That's going to take a while. How expensive was this boat again? Is there another boat? I guess something to think about. There's boats down here. Well, off you go, Oren. We're going to learn Frenzy here. Excellent. Could be useful for the Quaddles. Let's make landfall, shall we, with Henrietta so we can get out of here. Now we'll have her teleport away next turn. Aura's also got a mission of destiny. I don't know if it's the white monolith. Forget where that exit actually goes there. Is that useful? I mean, it'll do. I think I'll just use the subterranean gate, eh? That'll take us out here. Grab a boat. We need to get her aura over to that western side of the map to access this Seer's Hut and see what that's going to offer us. Sounds good. Winona here is going to pick up this Armor of Nyx and then she'll teleport out as well. These two guys will do nothing. It's Week of the Eagle. We shall recruit the Serpent Flyers and all the Lizard Warriors that we need to win the game. Alright. So, generally the plan that I've sort of had a quick look around before continuing, because this is a new session, you know. Christmas is done, hope you all had a good Christmas, of course. And so now, there's that anticipation. Is there a new HotA release soon? Who knows? It's a little bit of a tradition to be on January 1st. Recording this a few days in advance of that. But otherwise, I'm like, okay, clearly we can learn Water Walk here, right? So I'm thinking Henrietta can take care of the dragons using Water Walk to clear these out. That'll give her something to do. And in the meantime, we'll have Winona sort of hard hit some of these other locations. We could also potentially send her into the whirlpool, but I'm like, I don't think that's actually useful right now because we don't have access to the Black Keymaster's tent. Like, sure, we could collect some treasure chests and stuff, and that's all well and good, but I don't think by itself it does anything. Yeah, there's no whirlpools up here. Maybe there's one in the corner, and that could potentially be useful. But for now, I think that's that. Actually, one thing we will have Henrietta do is we'll have her kill these dragons first. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Just to make sure that we can get the gold mine. Okay. So Aura can go upstairs, grab herself a boat, and she'll then sail for the, yeah, that western area. How do we get there again? It was through a teleporter, wasn't it? A sea portal. The yellow sea portal. And that was there. There we go. So that'll be part of the plan. Alright. Grab this. Thank you. You see a fight on a hill nearby. As you get closer, you see two Nyx. One is winning, and as he is about to land a finishing blow, you intervene. The defeated Nyx thanks you for your help and gifts you with his armor. He believes you deserve it more than he does. Ah yes, I deserve more power. Haha. This is correct. Okay. We'll do have that scroll of Water Walk, of course. Possibly could have used it to get from here to here without having to take 2 turns on the boat. But mistakes were made and will now be rectified by teleporting to Deadwood. Okay. Here we are. Are we on the right boots? We are. Excellent. Can I recruit some Rust Dragons, please? I can recruit a decent number. Let's now access this scroll of Water Walk, shall we? Let's pass through it this time. Now, it's a good point, too, that I should probably start teleporting around all the troops. Like, it is the new day, right? So, new week. So I should get people like the people of Mosswood. Mosswood actually just has a bunch of lizard warriors sitting in it. But more particularly, I'm thinking of Marshank with Elashar, Master of the Bulls. He shall go out and grab more of them, as he's wont to do. We'll also get Genoa here, who shall go and grab more basilisks. get that happening. Excellent. The enemy gets stronger. But so do we. I'd like to think that we're starting to get over the hump of the various difficulty spikes that are relevant, but we'll see about that. Alright, Henrietta. Defeat these dragons, would you? Do it without losing everything, would you? Well, that's not a good start, is it? Can that be avoided, I wonder? Do they outspeed me that badly? I got boots of speed. I've already got on the Cape of Velocity. Apparently Coatls are only speed 13. A mild concern. Not really much I can equip that's going to do anything about that, is there? I'd rather not lose all the bounty hunters for nothing. This is a case where I just have to, like, dump them in a mine somewhere. It's a bit of a waste to not take the gold mine, though, but I don't want to lose troops. This is looking a bit more possible. Okay, so you can just murk a stack, like so. And you can just position yourself here. I think that is losing a dreadnought, though, isn't it? It is. So we want to do that slightly better. Just a touch. I don't think anything we did there was wrong, per se, but let's do slightly better. We'll cast Shield. That should be sufficient. Oh, the luckiest. We'll also hit this stack a bit preemptively, just to weaken it a little. There we go. That should be sufficient. We'll just position the engineers so they can intervene when necessary. And then we shall strike down the enemy. Using rainbow feathery serpents. Excellent. Out you go and get repaired. Thank you. And there we go. We got the liches down at least. Can we do something sneaky, like just bring Coatls in to face the dragons? Like, is that going to be sufficient, or is that dumb? It's probably dumb, but, you know, I'll try. Alright, we now know Water Walk. This is excellent. We'll have Henrietta pick that up shortly. In theory, there's probably a direct route to this area, because that's digging okay, so you could actually get to that area through the dragons. A tantalizing prospect. That being said, of course, Winona is quite good on her little boat. So that's also something to keep in mind. What to do? We should probably have her reinforce this turn. I don't have someone here to grab the basilisks there, but okay, let's have her teleport around. So let's go to Drakenmoor. There's some troops to gather here, of course. We've got some serpent flyers, lizard warriors, some more gnolls, which will probably just all get murdered immediately. We'll grab the wyvern monarchs as well, of course. Let's then teleport down to we'll hold off on Backwater. We'll teleport to... Let's see. Because, like, people are still coming, right? Next turn, the troops will arrive. But we can still take what is here. Nice, healthy amount of troops. Almost got a legion of those lizard warriors. I mean, that's a significant boost, is it not? Could even use Water Walk to clear these out. What else? I wonder if I need to clear this guy out. I suspect I do, considering he exists. And, like, why would they put enemies there that aren't to be cleared? But it's a little bit wishful thinking on my part, I think, to just think that's not going to be required. But hey. One problem about leaving from here is the boat is already not there, so I have to build a fresh boat, and I don't want to do that. This is also out of range, this is also out of range. Let's regenerate my spell points, shall we? I might also do that back at Deadwood, though. Let's go back to Deadwood. Have to build another boat, littering the battlefield with boats. Alright. I suppose I do. There we are. It looks a bit small to fit an entire army on, but don't worry, it'll work. Fastest unit's going to be the dragons. Actually, that would be one way to win that for dragon fight down to the ground, wouldn't it? Yeah. Now I think about it. Also, I don't have money for this now. Let's quickly get that sorted. Is that going to be enough? It is! Rejoice! More basilisks. Alright. Let's end turn. So, deliver your troops, please, Cuthbert. Thank you. Off you go back to your place. Damakon. If that even is your real name. You'll deliver next turn. Poor Oren's going to take days trudging through this swamp, but he's going to get there eventually. Let's have Henrietta have a go. Have a go. Which apparently already existed. I mean, apparently it's possible. There goes the ballista. Let's cast shield. It's a good start. I mean, the first day tent's down. That's a little bit problematic. Let's cast Stone Skin. Oh, we kill a stack each turn, so... Oh, they still got one, though. Yeah, okay. That doesn't make sense, does it? I suppose we can go back to having a go. Tarn and Feathered. Had a go. Let's grab the one Orgoi Korkoi, shall we? Bye! Didn't last long. Actually, it was literally pointless. You know what part of the problem is? Is I've turned off my tactics somehow, didn't I? I just didn't do tactics. I literally have tactics. Exercise this. Like, I could do that. And suddenly, this guy can't breath attack both of them. Look at that. The ballista lives another day. So, how can I avoid death and destruction and all the things that I dislike? Curse, maybe? Fire shield. Counter-strike. I mean, they're going to naturally try to avoid hitting me until they can anyway. You know what, I'm dumb. The correct answer is slow. And of course that they're immune to slow. Can't do that, can I? Let's Stone Skin. I don't see how this is going to be any different. Yes, they still kill one anyway. And then get morale. Do I have Misfortune? No. That was a cute idea, I guess, but without the ability to slow these things, it's not really possible. Mainly just because they actually do kill a Coatl in one hit. It was worth a go. We had a go. We need to do that with Rust Dragons if we want to do that lossless. Okay. That being the case, let us grab our army and leave. We don't need that gold mine anyway. Can't I get through here? It's just a toll gate. It's a toll gate. I guess we'll just pay the toll. Whatever. What does this person have for HotA? An interesting question. There's also this Seer's Hut here. Okay, Elisha. Get back of your bulls. In you go. What about you, Jannar? Not quite. Well, of the two, the bulls are more important anyway. Alright, we'll have you teleport to Backwater. Grab these stragglers. Give them over here. Teleport to Marshank. Take the bulls. Teleport to Backwater. No. To Deadwood. And take the army and go. Excellent. Could get one more dragon. I don't have the sulfur. On the boat you go. We can start heading down here. Can I do that in one turn? I think I can. Just barely. Might need to start scuttling some boats. So let's have Henrietta cast a spell of her own. We'll have her also go to Deadwood. She's going to learn some magic. That's the wrong place. Here we go. Waterwalk. Next turn you're going to go kill some different dragons. And hopefully that's going to go better. We might want to recruit. Now think about it. We might want to dismiss this Orgoi Korkoi and just recruit the Rust Dragon for Henrietta to have the speed advantage. It's a fair question. Fair point. Very fair. Harsh but fair. Alright. So the various logistic guys, they're done for the week. You didn't even need to come in here, but, you know, back to your place, I guess. There's some Stormbirds there you can grab. Oren's epic adventure continues. Henrietta, you weren't wearing the right shoes for that moment, but you will in a second. We will dismiss this Orgoi Korkoi, and we'll grab a Rust Dragon. Once we trade for enough sulfur. One more sulfur is required. There we go. That should make you much more formidable against the enemies that we seek to fight. I don't think you can make it in this little amount of movement. We could try. I don't think you can. Have a go. No, you can't. You had a go, and you failed. Oh well. You might as well swap boots. That'll be useful. Alright, HotA. As you enter HotA's hut, you find a passage to the caves. As you explore, you suddenly come across a small pack of Coatls. Do you wish to take them with you? Yes! Yes, I will. That is a bonus. We shall carry on with this bonus. Alright. You can make landfall there. Thank you, Winona. I wonder how terrible this fight's going to be. The siege of this place. It could be quite bad. Alright, let's upgrade those guys. More of them here as well. Another 100 basilisks just waiting in the offing. Let us end turn. Okay, grab those Stormbirds by the neck. Chuck them into the town. You can finally get on a boat of your own. and head over here. Excellent. Alright, Henrietta, time to cast Water Walk and defeat the dragons. Which apparently do not put up much of a fight. Especially because we can now just haste something. You know what? They were going to flee, right? And, I could just let them. Well, I don't know if they're carrying something and if you let them flee, if that counts or not. So I think I should kill them. We just need to be careful about it. So, what does that look like? Because they're immune to all spells. So there's no point trying to cast something on them, but we can cast something ourselves. The speed 15. Henrietta's spellcasting is somewhat average, isn't it? It's almost another moment where it's like, well, if I just left the Quaddles, just came in with Quaddles only, you know. But then I wouldn't have the speed advantage, would I? Is it a frenzy moment? Yes, because they changed their attack priorities. Oh yes. Got him! Alright, they didn't have anything on them. We tried. That one was an easy clear. And we're out of movement. Okay, well I did have the wrong boots on. Well, wait, it doesn't count when you're walking on the water? Alright, thank you, HotA, though, for collecting those Quaddles. This is a place that exists. I think we've actually defeated this person too. No, we haven't. Darker exists. Your guided lizardman informs you ahead is a magical barrier that blocks the way through an underground gate. It is not known who created it, but the guide recalls that the witch Ducker was often seen in these caves in the past. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Let's now have you sail to this seer's hut, shall we? You could learn protection from Earth for a laugh. A light banter of protection from Earth. Okay. Wynonna, your boots are correct. We can have this fight here and we can have it now. Are we prepared? It's a good question. Let's go. Apparently not. They're targeting the dragons, which is nice. There are a lot of enemy dragons, and wyverns, and acids, like, a lot of just bad, nasty things. There's also the existence of Medusa Queens, which are a problem. We could shoot them, however. Let's mass slow to start. We could also just punch them in the face with our dragonflies. What's your spell? Just cure. Okay. Nice. Nice work at those gnolls. Can you paralyze these? No. Can you just murder them? Thank you. Okay, so we did like negative damage to those. It's interesting. I guess it's just the range penalty and stuff, right? Okay, well, let's try again. Because so we know that Q is on the table. Is there a way how we can cast an alternative spell that will do better for us? I don't remember. Wynonna's spellcasting's much better. Are we on magic planes or something? Maybe. So, we could just cast Mass Shield and then just jump on you. You're paralyzed. That's probably fine, because you're locked in there and completely useless now. I'm okay with that. We're still going to lose all the gnolls for nothing. We didn't lose all of them. Well, I guess we need to dive in there and kill off this clone. We lost all the wyverns. All of them. Everything must go. Alright, well. Who deserves a good cow? As much as we've got infinite lizard warriors, they're still not doing as much damage as you might expect. This might be an armorer specialist? Maybe? Maybe I'm just overestimating the power of lizard warriors. They probably need to be blessed. Alright. Just steal the retaliation. Thanks. Cool, they're dead. I can safely hit these. Okay. Let's cast Mass Bless now. Keep wailing on those. Oh, we got the Mass Dispel. Well, they're attacking the Gorgons. The luckiest hit. Lizard Warriors, of course, taking the brunt of it. Back to mass shielding. Mass dispelled again. That's a lot of Lizard Warriors dead, though. So I suppose the good news is this is definitely doable. But this has been a bloody fight which has cost us half our army. And that's unacceptable, in the words of our former Prime Minister. Let's see. Because we're just getting dispelled a lot. We could Disrupting Ray. We could mass haste to have a good Alpha Strike. That probably makes sense. That does give me the paralysis, but that's okay. I got to basically choose what I lose. The dragon's taking a massive beating. This is certain, but okay. We can get out of there. Well, the dragons have certainly, in this timeline, been severely beaten with a stick. And the basilisks have been taking a beating too. There go the acids. Well, the gnolls did a solid hit. Now slow again. Well, I've lost all the dragonflies. Defend. Okay, that was a good clone. This has been a loss, so it didn't go better, it went worse. Haven't we really been able to protect the Lizard Warriors very well? Let's see if we can alter our positioning to see if we can get a more favourable battle. Like, shove these guys in the corner, these guys away from the big dragons. I think these guys in the middle, so they're more able to bring to bear their attack against the enemy. Like, it makes auto combat win, just that change in positioning. So that's interesting. We'll slow the enemy. It might not be as effective, though, as the mass haste. Let's get up here, though. Yeah, because now we can't actually reach here. Let's see what the enemy does. A clown. It's a nasty clown. But it does mean I could just, like, attack these with my Gorgons. Because they left the slow up. And I get a solid hit with my archers as well. In you go, Knowles. You even lived too. What legends. So useless. Alright, in you go, Gorgons. Basilisks. And Wyverns. I mean, you're basically dead as well, but you might as well go kill the first day tent. So the dragons? Our dragons are the only dragons remaining. We could try to get a bless off or a haste on the archers. We're probably just going to get a dispel though. So what can we do now to make our odds more successful? Let's do the shield now, because we'll get 4 moves of a shield up. Swoop in here and attack them as well. You could steal the retaliation from these. Then swoop in. Yeah, there's that mass dispel I was knowing was coming. We've still lost hundreds of lizards. But at this point, I think you need to target the Wyverns, which do kill a large number of them. You might as well get a hit off as well. I think we'll mass haste to again let us have an alpha strike. Swoop in there and hit these. Oh, they didn't take the bait. If I kill these now, these are gonna hit them. So I don't want to move and I don't want to attack. Although we then take a clone. But that's okay. The ballista kills the clone. So we will now kill these. You'll then hit these and kill a large number of them. Mass haste again. That didn't do anything. That was a mistake. If I backpedal, I can shoot later. Nice clone. I mean, this has been a bloody fight. I don't see too many ways of doing it better, though. Maybe if it clones on my own. Oh, that sucks, though. That's so many troops. Are we okay with that? Like, it's just a tough enemy, right? But, like, I lost a lot. It's going to take, like, a few weeks to recover that. The gnolls are basically disposable. The bigger loss is the gorgons and the lizards. But if I take this, what does that mean? Because I'm sort of like... I could take it for tempo, or I could, like, try to get more stuff and come back, but I don't see this army I've got getting significantly stronger in the short term. Can I then recover using coattles or something, like combining the factory and fortress armies? Possibly. Obviously, Henrietta could do good work of lizards. Well, let's take it. We now have Marsh Wall, which has not much in it. Another empty place. But I don't know if that makes sense. Like, if I should redo this battle. Let's call it an episode nonetheless. Thank you for watching. When we come back next time, more Heroes of Might and Magic 3.